Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode on my weekly outlook and analysis possible setups. Yeah, I know I've been like off for a while, about 2 weeks or so. Yeah, because I've been busy. I have a lot of things I have to get done, and also like I'm still I'm still busy. Like schedule is still tight, but I will try my best to like deliver to you guys to get. So without wasting much time, let's just see what we have for this week. Sorry, maybe what we have for next week. Yeah. So as you can see, as you all know, yeah, I start with the DXY always. Let me just remove my drawings. Let me show you guys what I'm saying or what I should be expecting or something like this. So the DXY currently, as you can see, the DXY has been like bullish since 2021. So it's been bullish. Then we started seeing this retracement, and currently on the monthly time frame, I want to start from the monthly time frame because there's like a lot of things I have to explain to you guys. So as you can see here, currently the XY is like in this ranging phase on the monthly time frame, and aside that, there's another thing we're actually seeing aside it being in a ranging phase on this like monthly time frame. You can see there's this what's the name. You can see we had this um break here to the downside, like liquidity was taking. I said liquidity was taking. uh, we had this gap filled. I already trade out this concept, but I'm just like giving you like instance. It's a concept I just like saw and learned and all. So we had that this gap filled on the monthly time frame. So the question is, are we ready to like move for upward to take out this 114.718? That's what we don't know yet. But the way it is looking like, oh, the extra is about to like start its move back to the upside. Because why? As you can see here, the XY took out liquidity from this point, and you could see it failed to close below. That is like giving like this double bottom type of, you could see what I'm saying. And it's like it has been here for a while, and sometimes when price is consolidating around one point like that, it means like price wants to like change direction. You get change the trend, change direction. And as you can see, price was falling for a long time. Price was falling, then got here, started consolidating. So we could see there are two things we could see: either price wants to continue the trend to the upside, or like take out liquidity in the upside and then continue the trend to the downside, or change trend, like continue it, like continue the this year's trend, which, yeah, it started December, a bit November. So like we don't know what price wants to do next. So this is what I'm just saying. Price took out this liquidity down and then try and form this double bottom type of, jeez, try and form this double bottom pattern. It's trying to form this double bottom pattern for you. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see price. I won't be surprised if we see price come to this point. Yeah. Like I will actually really not be surprised if we see price come to this point to fill this gap. I won't be surprised because why? It took out liquidity in the downside, and then you could see prices like trying to push up to take out this, to take out and come here to this gap, probably continue the trend to the upside or reverse from this fair value gap there. So one thing, it's one thing don't know that is certain is what price wants to do next. But we can't see what price is doing currently, because why, you could see like price is trying to like continue the trend to the upside back. So I'll be waiting for this monthly candle closure. Aside that one, aside waiting for the most monthly candle closure, I would like try and see what the next month is going to be, or what the next month is going to, how the next month is going to close. So it's next month that's going to determine this whole move. Like it's going to like, it might not determine it, but it's going to like give a shape in a way. If it actually like has volume, it moves well and all. So it's going to give shape to what we are really going to be expecting. As you know, when the year is coming to an end, most the market is always like very slow. Does a very slow movement, choppy movement and all. So like, so let's see what price wants to do. Other price wants to come and take this to the, then continue the trend to upside, which we don't know yet. So if you go down, that's on the monthly. I just explained a lot of things on the monthly time frame. So I will be doing little explanation. Uh, so if you go down, you could see price. You can see what we have here. We also still have like a weekly fair value gap here. Like clearly, we have a weekly fair value gap here. So we can still see like there's a potential. There's a, like, how will I put it? There is a put. There's going like, it is having this like potential move to like move to the upside. Do you get? There's a reason why price is going to move to the upside. That is it. That's what I'm telling you guys. There's a reason why price might move to the upside. So you can see we have that one there. And let me just leave that one. I'm just giving you like the overall outlook. So let me just give you my like setup and all. So you can see price has been bullish for a month now. Yeah. Throughout this month we're bullish. We've taken out this demand, this supply zone. So the question is, like I said, are we going to continue the trend to the upside, or reverse and go to the downside? But you can see this trend is still bearish on the weekly time frame. So we don't know yet what price is going to do next. But I won't come here and say what I don't know and all. So what you can see, well, this is looking like the next level target. This is looking like the next target for price to go to. I feel like price is going to come here to take out this liquidity on the daily time frame. So let's just see what, there's really like nothing is really like showing, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is like, this is what price wants to do and all. You can see what like bullish in all time frames. So we don't really know. We could see a potential move from here to the upside. So like, we really don't know what price will do next. But what I'm just showing you guys is we are still bullish in all time frames. So you should just be looking out for buys, 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 buys on the DXY. I don't trade DXY. I just use that as a confluence. DXY is just like the opposite of Euro USD. So once the DXY is going up, we know the Euro is going down. Like EU is going down, Euro USD is going down. So that's why I just use the DXY for. So currently, yeah, I really don't see any setup here. I'm not a day trader. I am a swing trader. So my own rule and all, there's no setup lining up for me currently. But I'm just giving you what we could expect if price does what I said price is going to do. We could expect price to push higher, and just be expecting price could push very, like, we could even come and take, I don't know, we could come and take the like the highs at that point. So we don't know yet. So just see, let me just, I don't want to waste much time on DXY because I also have a lot of things to explain in other time, other pairs. So let's go down to EU. You know one thing about EU. EU, yeah. EU is you can see what you saw on the X-ray. You can see what you're seeing on EU. The same thing. Price came, took out that liquidity, and now you can see price is coming down. So what I'll be expecting here, if price comes down and take out this liquidity, this one down, my price comes and close below. Just know I am seeing from here, I'll be seeing like 100 pip move to the downside, which I'll capitalize on, and I will not like look back because I know that is going to happen for sure. To get because if I take the fib from my swing to my swing low, fuck. If I take the fib from my swing high to my swing low, you see like price is you see that price just hits the 1.8 Fibonacci like zone. You get like so that is like a zone for like reversal. Sometimes I also use the 50% if I really want to. Okay, I see a very good confluence around this 50%, but this is like 61.8% Fibonacci zone. That's like a golden zone for reversal most times on the DXY. Yeah, I'm sorry, on the on Fibonacci. So we could expect a downpour, like price is going to pour, it's going to like fall if price does what I said price is going to do. If price takes out this, I'm going to expect a downpour to this downside. Like I will not even like look back. This should be like my own target here. I'll just like target this. That is it. That's how I trade. That's how I go on the monthly higher time frame top down analysis. So I just use market structure and liquidity to just this is how you guys are supposed to be trading in 2023. So that is that, yeah. That is that on EU and DXY. Same thing, same scenario, same expectation. If price does that. So let's go to GU, GBP, USD. GBP USD is another type of, it's just giving another type of vibe. You get GBP, you could see price has been like bullish, 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 bullish for like what now? And I feel like, is this not the old time though? Yeah. So like you can see GU came in to take out this liquidity here, and immediately it took out that liquidity. It reacted. It started pushing back up, right? To where the GU ended. Where this GU is rejecting out from. GU is rejecting out from this fair value gap. Yeah. That's filled it up though. So the same thing, the same scenario I'm also expecting from GU. And I will not I will really let me try, let me see the fib. Because this is more than 61.8. Yeah, it's more than, but aside that, you could see what GU did. It just moved up a little bit from that 61.8, and then you can see like it is like rejecting that zone. So I still feel in the long run you could see GU probably come up to this point. Like we could have GU fall about 2000 pips, yeah, I still feel like we could have G fall about 2,000 pips to the downside, 2,200 pips to be precise to the downside. I really don't know. I really don't know what, but like with the way this analysis is going, with the way everything is going, I still feel GU could pour down to that extent. Like probably next year, but, but like I can tell you for a fact, if all this goes as planned, this is what GU is just waiting for. Once GU takes out this, so once GU takes out this, yeah, this could be a downtrend to the downside. And like once GU takes out this price, I'll be looking at this. I will not like look back. So do you get now? I will not even like look back. Once GU takes that, I will take this trade to the downside to this point, 500 and something pips to the downside first to see what we have after then. So in the nutshell and in everything that I've said, we could probably see GU and EU fall massively. Like it could drop massively, like drop massively. But right now, you could see GU just took out this liquidity here. It took out this demand zone. This was supposed to be a demand zone that it was going to hold. But now we just came back to these highs. Yes. So we just came back to these highs here. So this is where we are now. This is where G is currently, and as you can see, I have some drawing there already. I have some. I have this. Mind you, like we could still see another. We could still see another like another pull leg to the upside. I am not an ICT trader. I am not an SMC trader. I just trade structure and liquidity, which I actually sat down myself to understand myself. So as you can see there, you can see there, it has been bullish, and you see we have like a lot of liquidities to take. If we still continue downwards, we have a lot of liquidities to take. So let's just see what I should be expecting for price. If price like try and do some shifts, price should like come here, and then you could take the sale to this point, right? You could do that. So like that's what it should just be like, because you should just be looking out for sell on GU right now until price makes a structure shift, like it changes structure shift and all. So for now, you should just be looking out for sales on GU. So that's that on GU. Let's go down to other pairs. I'm just showing you guys what I'm expecting. Let's go down to other pairs. GJ, yes, GJ. I want to break a lot of things down for you guys. If I'm breaking out, I have to like take out everything. So you see GJ, yeah, we are bullish on GJ, right? Don't let anybody. We're actually bullish on GJ. Like currently, we have the liquidity to take. We also have this liquidity to take if we continue the movement to the upside. We have those two liquidities to take, right? On GJ. So like we come down to the lower time frame, the the weekly time frame. We're bullish on the monthly. Don't get it wrong. We're bullish on the monthly. As you can see on the weekly, we are also still bullish. But like we're having this retracement type of pattern. That is, I don't. I feel like you guys know about candlestick pattern formation. This is like the tweezer. Is it the tweezer bottom or I don't know. I really don't do candlestick patterns. That's not like my thing. Candlestick patterns are not my thing. So then I use like the 50%. I just like using the 50%, right? So that's why I say I told you that I like using guys. I like using 50%. If price does not reverse on 50%, most likely price will reverse from the 61.8. So GJ here, as you can see GJ, we are still having like this. We're having like a pullback, and the potential point, like I feel like we're going to have this pullback to is 181.627. So if I go down to like lower time frames, I can see what GJ just did, right? I can literally see what GJ just did. GJ just took up these highs, took up these lows, giving it like a double bottom pattern. But like also, this is like a market structure shift. Like the market structure just shifted on the daily time frame, meaning like we are bearish on the daily. We are having a sign of pullback on the weekly. So you get like this is like every single thing I love saying in a trade before I take them. So and this is like a potential setup I'm giving you guys on GJ. I'm expecting GJ to like have a little retracement to the downside. So let's just see. Then before I make an entry, I'll like take the 61.8, which is this zone, right? So like that is that zone on GJ. That is what I'm expecting. The price should like give that retracement to that zone. So you can see currently I'm expecting price to like go up and then fall. You could see how many pips is that. Like you could see like I'm expecting like a 300 pip move to the downside. This is what I'm just literally expecting on GG. A 300 pip move to the downside. So if GJ can like give another pullback, another pull to the upside, and then probably fill this gap up, which is here. You could see we have another thing that price has to do, fill this fair value gap. So like here I have like another entry. I'll look for an entry here, which I'll look for a market structure shift on the lower time frame on GG. I just want price like move. You could see liquidities that price has to take around here. It has taken this to okay, it has not even taken this. It hasn't taken this yet. So price has to take this, price has to take this, price has to take this, and then you have price has to take this also. So like just imagine how many pips that is and the risk reward you could get. And as you can also see on the 4 hour time frame, you still have this market structure, this gap to also still fill. So I'm expecting like market should fill up that gap, then I'll enter from that gap to this point. So this that would be like my entry. As I said before, I am a swing trader, so I catch the big moves. Does not mean I don't day trade. I do day trading sometimes, but like I catch the big moves. So I get a minimum of 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8. I've gotten 1 to 12. I've gotten like I go for like because trading is about risk to reward. It's about your risk to your reward. The higher your risk to reward, the higher your profits. That is it. The higher the higher you stay long in the game. That is how trading is. So imagine I'm like risking $100 and I'm getting like 5 times my $100. That is, I've just gotten $500 and I lose for twice. And I lose twice. I just lost $200 out of my $500 profit. I make another 1 to 5. I just doubled it again. That is trading. Trading is just thinking risk to reward. Don't think, oh, because I'm going to catch 300 pips, meaning I'm going to catch a lot of money, a lot of dollars. No, 300 pips does not determine. You can get 300 pips and catch just. You can literally just catch like 1 to 2. Funny thing, yeah, you can just catch 1 to 2, and you see, it doesn't really. That is like waste of the pips. Think with risk to reward. That is it. Let your risk be smaller and let your reward be 6 times your risk, 7 times. You can even get 1 to 10 if you could. It's better. Think in risk to reward. Realistic one. Oh, I will not say it to be taking because I said think big. No, please. Realistic. 1 to 5 is realistic. So what I'm expecting price to come here like this. Then I'll take my trade from this point for my stop loss around here. Then I take profits here. So you see, I just got 1 to 9 weeks to reward. That is it. So that is that on GJ. Let me not like waste a lot of time. So let's go to other pairs. That's USD JPY. You see this pair, I'm sure like literally most people like they, they lost money on this pair. This pair, I was expecting price to like continue the trend to the downside. Like I'm sure most people lost money on this pair. I will never like cap online because it was very, 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 very tricky. And at the same time, I did not trade it because my mind was just telling me I feel like price is going to go up and take this liquidity because dollar is is like in full force. The dollar is strong currently. Like, I was saying it, yeah. I was saying the dollar is strong. The dollar is strong. So that is one thing that is one reason why I don't want to take that trade. I don't want to take this USD JPY. I said it. I said dollar is strong. That is one reason why I don't want to take that USD JPY. But at the same time, that's like a bearish move for USD JPY. But I just left it. And the next thing I came, I came like I saw price was already close to. I just said, wow. And guess where it closed? Just closed. Took out the two liquidities. Both took out both. So I really don't have anything on this pay. But let me just show you something. Let me show you. I like using see the monthly time frame. If the monthly time frame ends like this, best bet there's going to be like a retracement. That is it. That is just how it is. Since that's how life is. Like you cannot just be going up, 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 and then like at some point you feel like you will not like retrace. That is it. You will like try and retrace a little. That is like you fall a little, then you pick up yourself again and move. That's why when you pick up yourself again and move, you're going to like pass your former current where you were before you fell. You're going to like surpass it. That is how life is, okay? Like you are going to surpass where you picked up, like where you were before you fell. That's how life is. That's how trading is also. Like when trading is retracing, but like when the pair is retracing, it's going to like when it picks up again and start moving, it's going to pass the last high it was, right? That's how trading is. So if the pair ends like this, like on the monthly time frame, there's best bet is always going to be like one type of candle week. It's bullish here, but there's going to be like one type of candle week that just come like this on the monthly time frame. It might come around this point safe, come like this or like this, and then to now move, continue the trend. To be like one type of to start bearish, then later on, like maybe like when the month is like at the middle or close to the to start moving bullish. Sometimes that it happens, like it happens a lot. I can even show you. See, you could see this one. Like you could see this one. See this one here. You see what price did? Yeah, I told you guys to come like try and like retrace, retest it, and then move. That's that it does. That's that price does. Okay, price does things like that a lot, a lot. See this one, it did the same thing. Even if he did not do it with this, he did it with this. This was just like a very very bullish month. That's why it's in. But like you can see, it's just everything. It does it. See this? It does it like that. If price, I'm just showing you. Like this is just for my own knowledge. Well, I've spent a lot of time on the charts, like a lot of time. So as you could see, you can see this. So price could come here and then move up. So let's see the weekly time frame. This is like one of my sessions I've enjoyed. I will not lie. I know this video is long, but like I enjoyed every bit of the session, talking to you guys, like saying everything I really know and all. So yeah, you can see on the weekly time frame, right? We have we are still bullish. There's really nothing to analyze here. I will not even lie. I will not lie. I'm sure down. I will not lie, but if I'm going to like get, we could go for the 50% of this whole move. You can see it is aligned with that box I put, that little box I put there. 50% of this whole move. So you get. So let's see. Let's go down to the daily time frame. This is where we have. So if this price is going to retrace, it's going to. I would wait for what price is going to do, which is I would wait, right? I would wait for price to turn bearish. That means taking out these lows, retesting it, and then coming down. That is it. But if it's going to continue like this, which means it's going to continue bullish, like price wants to continue bullish, I'm going to wait for the next candle to print up, then retest it, and then trade to my next liquidity zone. That is how I literally trade. That's how I trade. Simple market structure and liquidity. So that is it. Straight up like that. No stress, nothing. That is if price is going to continue bullish. I'll do this. I'll wait for this price is going to continue bearish. I'll wait for that. That is it. So if you go down, that is down on USD price. Let's go down to EJ. EJ. Yeah, EJ. You can see it's like similar to what's the name? The USD JPY. Like it is that movement. So EJ in the what's the name? The monthly time frame is actually bullish. In the monthly time frame is bullish. So let me show you something that like really costs another reason why EJ like started turning bearish was like this was this was like monthly volume imbalance, like price tapping once there's a gap, like once there's a gap price will always tend to like fill the gap up. You get, price will always tend to like fill the gap up, and aside that there was a gap around that area. Price, once price tap it, most of the time price always reacts to it, and this is a monthly gap. So you should get how price is going to react to a monthly gap. Like it's going to be like crazy, right? So price went there, tap into that monthly gap, and then could see this massive rejection. Like it was just rejecting. So let's go down to the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, yeah, you could see it's bullish, right? We had this year. So we could literally continue to the upside. But I posted this analysis and said I'm expecting like the true retracement, right? We could continue to the upside on EJ, but what I want to see is price should like try and just the same thing with what's the name with GG. So I always try and look left to see a possible point where price could. So yeah, like I said I'm looking at price coming down a little bit, and then we buy to the upside because we are still bullish. That is it. No one can like can clearly see we are still bullish on the weekly time frame. We are bullish on the monthly. We are bullish on the weekly, but on the daily time frame, right? On daily time frame, we have this market structure shift, which is like we are bearish on the daily. We are bearish on daily currently. Yeah, I will not like don't let anyone deceive you. We had this taken. So like you could see this double top formation, price is coming to retest it. And if I take like the 50% of that move, I guess we should be at the 50% now. Yes, we are the 50% of that move. So you can see like we are bullish. Sorry, we are bearish on the daily time frame, right? We're bearish on the so watch best. I'm expecting that price should just continue the trend to the downside from markets open. Like for real, I'm expecting price to just continue downtrend from here. Price should just move to the downside. That's like about 270 something pips to the downside because right, we just like came here, we tested and all. So I really don't see anything on EJ. What I'm just saying is sell, sell, sell. Because you could see price came here to yeah, retest it. But I feel like the yen is this EJ, GJ, and it's going to like EJ and GJ is going to be like tricky a little bit. I still have like one type of feeling. I have one type of feeling of price going up because right, GJ is bullish on the daily time frame. But if it does that, like the highest price is going to change. It's going to like come here, take out this retest, and then I'll buy to the upside. But currently, right now, I'm seeing price falling and dropping to this here to take out this liquidity here. That's like currently what I am seeing for price to take out this liquidity here. So that is that, and that is that on UJ. So I guess that's like that on my pairs. Like I really want to give you guys the analysis on. Okay, let me give you a bonus. I don't have that'll be AUD USD. I don't really have a lot to say on AUD but I feel AUD is going to collapse. Like I told you guys from what's the name? AUD currently, as you can see, we are bearish. Like I just want to draw something to show you guys. Like we are actually bearish on AUD even if you take it from here. We are bearish on AUD right? So you see the monthly candlestick, you see how it's closed. So this is to show you, oh, yeah, literally bearish on this pair. And not to give that, we have this more weekly volume imbalance, which price stops and reacted to it. You could see price rejected, and like then we have this liquidity zone, the liquidity zones here. It is visible really on the daily time frame. And this one, this is like the overall target for my EJ, sorry, my AUD USD. So what I just want is like price to give a little retracement for sure. If price can like give a little retracement for me, then I'll take this because I can't literally like take this trade right now like this. I want price to like give a little retracement small. Then I'll take the pair. So retracement like price should come here, tap there, then I'll take it to this point. So is it I want price to feel that stuff here. So I'll take it from here to this point. So that's what I'm just saying. That's how I trade. I like try and look at the most the where like probability, high probability setup before I take my trades. Oh, what is the probability of price going my direction? And if if price doesn't go my direction, will I see what I did wrong? Will I see if you want to know your price, you took a high probability setup is when price doesn't go your way or your direction, right? That's where you be see that, oh, there was something you did wrong. So that is like it is going to correct. It's going to be as a lesson. Okay, that is it. And I'm going to drop a video very soon on GBP card. How I made $1,000 on GBP card, 1,100 though on GBP card. So stay tuned. So we've come to the end of this weekly outlook session. So this is volume 7. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment also because I'm going to my with my busy and tight schedule. I'm still going to try and drop videos for you guys to you guys could see what I'm looking at next week or the coming weeks. So that is it. So you guys should not forget to subscribe and like and comment, engage in this video. To mean a lot to me. To like, it's going to mean a lot to me. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.